participating in something that,
Because I really like the students versus the department. Like if you score higher than someone from the department, woohoo, you win an extra prize or something. I don't know. Bragging rights.
All right, let me see. I'm gonna look at what the delay is right now. So 1. I just wanted to see how long it takes for me to hear the word 1. It's a 13-second delay.
oh,
It looks cool, but it's a 13-second delay.
It was really throwing me off during Soul Session when I was watching the Zoom and also watching the YouTube stream.
Yeah.
I don't know. Marvin, Kahua, what do you all think? Would you rather do it via a YouTube live and watch something, or be in another Zoom and be participating?
I'd be in a Zoom.
Yeah, I think if we have it in a Zoom and it's less than 30 minutes, it would be okay. Then we could see other students too and interact, and that more interaction. So a Zoom would be fine, I think. Then we could also see departments too, because I know a lot of students when I met with during my coaching, they they only saw their professors' faces and their classmates, but then being able to see who is in that program or who's running.
mm-hmm.
Then when we're on campus, they know who to go to, and so they have that recognition, knowing that that's the person.
Okay. So looks like Zoom it is. I think those are one of the things that I mean, I would think for that we could go live with it, and just that way the information is out there with the if it's versus the department, would we have people sign up, or is it just a free for all? Any students, or is it like a 5-person team and you get the prize if you win? Because I'm trying to figure out. Well, there's a lot for us to play with that. Because if it's kind of like a free for all, and we could easily get 50 students, but only 5 participate.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And so, which if they stay signed in, then it's a win-win, truthfully, because they're still getting the information.
Right.
So maybe it's just the leaderboards are the ones who get the prizes.
Definitely. I think it definitely should be.
Yeah.
And I think if we see that juxtaposition of participants in the game versus just participants in Zoom, we should get those prizes really big. That way they'll return and say, oh, this time I want to participate because the prize is going to be good.
A car.
Yeah, it's a car.
Yeah. You get a car the first day.
And I know there's all kinds of game shows and things coming out. Over the summer, I did a trivia game on Zoom. Actually, Marvin did too. I know we didn't get. I'll talk this. I'm still good. I haven't talked to him about it yet. I'll talk to him about it. I'll text him when we're done. But the game was pretty fun. Yeah, I was laughing all the way through it, mainly because it kept messing up, but but it was fun. And so I think and it was kind of like Jeopardy style. And so, whatchamacallit, it would be like, you have 15 seconds, name all the planets.
No, there's 9, right?
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune.
Is this please excuse me, your Aunt Sally, or is that a different one? I don't know.
It depends. It depends on when you went to kindergarten on whether Pluto's a planet or not.
Ooh.
It's no longer a planet.
Maybe the first, like the debut of this could be, the department could be the Star Center, to kind of like model how it would go and what sort of information we're looking for. And then we could invite other departments to go from there.
I
I
like
like
it.
that.
Mhm.
We also still have things that we can give away within our department, like the sunglasses.
Lanyards.
Yeah, and I believe, unless Malcolm wasted them already, we still have bear books.
Something's gone. Gone. No, they're in my office. Actually, where'd that thing go? Nope, they're in my office.
Oh, bear burger sounds so good.
Yeah,
But yeah, we can figure some things out, I'm sure, in terms of prizes. Once we figure out where our money is, we'll go ahead and do that, because I'd rather spend it on the students than just have it get eaten away
Mhm.
or taken away. So for Kahoot, I will just go ahead and, Marvin, can you work with Kelly on that? Marvin, did you hear me?
No, I did not.
Marvin, can you work with Kelly on the Kahoot series?
Yeah.
Side note, because I'm liking a little bit more the Are You Smarter Than the Star Center? Is we just replace the department every other week or every time. Like, are you smarter than
Housing.
are you smarter than financial aid? Are you smarter than student life and leadership? And so,
Uh-huh.
and then Kahoot is just the game we use. Which the Star Center would be kind of hard because we technically would know the answers to it. But I guess for ours, we could pick a random one.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Griffin and I will keep the questions so secret. You won't know. You'll only know the questions about the Star Center. It'll be like, who is the academic advisor for the Star Center?
Like, I don't know. Okay, I like that. And then Mariana, we'll work on prizes. And kind of some of the things I really like. I think it's cheap for shock value because it looks more expensive. The Yeti cups,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeti teacups. But we'll see, because it may just be easier for us again to do. It's like, here's an online card, but we don't know if we're able to do those yet. So, like a gift certificate, like a $20 gift certificate to Yeti.
Yeah, it's very specific.
Yeah. Versus actually getting the cup and then having to mail it to them.
Right.
So,
Sure.
We went off on a tangent on Kahoot, but it was a good tangent. But wanted to bring us back to we're not going to be doing faculty this semester. There really wasn't much engagement with our students in terms of faculty. I think though that if we are able to get the approval to be in the Star Center, that Beats and Banter could be even a better option for that. And we could involve some of the same faculty just to make it cool. And I can, yeah, because Don didn't seem to have an issue with it. I just need to write up a proposal for it. Also, and this will, I'll need, well, I need the students' feedback on this. So I created a Snapchat for the Star Center. Marvin, are you listening? All right, I created a Snapchat for the Star Center. Is it something that the students would even follow us? If we said we're not following, well, I don't even know if we could, how you would say we're not going to follow anyone other than advertising that. But it's like, I don't want to follow anybody, but
I don't want to know.
yeah, I don't want to know, but we have it.
From knowledge, I think when you befriend someone, then you see their stuff, they see your stuff. Unless they actually go to the settings or they go to their settings.
Unless we change, I think it's unless we change our settings to be subscribed. Like, I don't know, like there's some famous people on Snapchat that their fans can see like what they're doing, but they can't message them, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's how it works.
Yeah, because I think we put it as a business. And so I don't know how to get people to actually subscribe.
I think they would have to look up the name first, and then I think.
Do you have are you on Snapchat right now? Or
yeah.
Can you be? Look up Star Center. Chico.
Hands, I have to go. I have a student waiting already.
Okay.
So
We will continue this tomorrow and the next day.
Hi, Anna.
Bye, Anna.
All right.
sorry, added. So it showed up as add. I
added it. Yeah, it said, and then it asked me to add as a friend, but I didn't click it.
So I do see popular Snap Stars, and that's where you have an option to subscribe to, I'm sure, famous people. But I don't know about the business page thing, if it's gonna give that option. It just gave me an option to add. So that's kind of like adding like a friend, I believe.
Okay. So if I, hold on. There it goes. Here's my first snap. Snapchat wants to use your location. Oh, I will allow it. All right, and then post it to my story. All right, and then you're able to just see it.
No, so I won't be able to see it unless you add me back. So it's like a two-way thing, I think.
But don't famous people have them? How does that work?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out is how.
Yeah, I don't know how, unless you do it on public. I don't know how you would. It would probably be something in your settings. I do have some people on my like Snapchat that we're not friends, but subscription, and they're just normal people that have it on my subscriptions. I don't know how that would work. I guess I could look into
Google it. How?
Oh, it says added me. Oh, but if I accept it,
then you would see everything I would have, like if I post it up, unless I go to my settings to,
Oh, so I do have to add you back.
yeah. So I saw your Snap story.
Okay, I just added you. I was like, I don't want to add you. We're gonna be adding students left and right. Okay, so I'll play with it. But we do have it, but we'll have to figure out what that means in terms of, yeah, so we don't add people. So we're not adding people left and right to Snapchat. The big reason I wanted to do it though is that it allows us to advertise to students. And so even if we don't use it to send specific snaps, we can use it to, oops,